Bella the bee was bright and bold, with wings that shimmered like threads of gold. She buzzed through blossoms near and far, collecting sunshine in a tiny jar. She danced on daisies, zipped through trees, spreading cheer on every breeze. She sang with joy as she worked each day, making sweet honey in a happy way. She painted flowers with magic dust and sprinkled kindness, love, and trust. The butterflies clapped, the beetles cheered, as Bella the bee happily steered. At sunset, she rested inside her hive, with dreams of blooms that came alive. Bella the bee, so bright and sweet, makes every garden feel. Polly the penguin loved to play. She waddled and giggled all through the day. She slid on the ice with a happy cheer, spinning in circles far and near. She built tall castles out of snow and waved at whales swimming below. She danced with seals in a jolly line and drank cold cocoa, so fine. She tossed snowballs with a silly grin, let the chilly breeze tickle her chin. She wore a scarf striped so bright and twinkled like stars in the frosty night. At bedtime, she hummed a wintry song, snuggled in igloos where dreams belong. Polly the penguin, so bold and free, brings joy to you and me. Freddy the Frog had a secret dream, to fly through skies and cross a stream. He flapped his arms and gave a hop, then soared so high he couldn't stop. He zipped past clouds and waved at crows, did flips and spins and belly flows. He giggled loud in the open air, with dragonflies zipping everywhere. He buzzed by bees and laughed with glee, said flying's just the thing for me. He looped through trees and kissed a breeze and landed soft with perfect ease. Back at the pond, his friends all cheered. Freddy, you're the best, they leaped and jeered. He winked and grinned with a happy shrug, then snuggled in leaves with a sky-high hug. Row, 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 row the boat slow. Row, 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 row the boat slow, where the gentle breezes blow. Watch the ducks swim side by side, gliding on the sparkling tide. Fish are jumping splash, 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 making waves that gently crash. Sunshine warms your smiling face as we float in this calm place. Row, row, row the boat slow, through the reeds where lilies grow. Hear the birds sing sweet and clear, filling hearts with happy cheer. Close your eyes and dream a while. Nature's magic makes us smile. Row, row, row the boat slow, where the
peaceful waters flow. Row, row, row the boat slow.
Milo the monkey was clever and bright. He carried a hat that sparkled with light. With a wiggle of fingers and a cheeky grin, he'd make balloons and bubbles spin. He turned bananas into bouncing balls and made stars dance on jungle walls. He pulled out flowers from his tail and rode on rainbows like a sail. In front the mice its fronting walls, and that's my stance on tried no walls. He pulled out flowers from his tail and rode on rainbows like a sail. He made the parrots sing in tune and juggled mangoes by the moon. He gave the lions rainbow hair and made the elephants float in air. With magic, dust, and laughter loud, he amazed the whole jungle crowd. Then Milo bowed with style so grand, spreading joy across the land. Daisy the duck wore ribbons so bright. She danced in the morning and twirled at night. She waddled to music with fancy feet, tapping her toes to a bouncy beat. She spun in circles on lily pads and made all the ducklings super glad. With a feathered tutu and shiny shoes, she grooved to the rhythm and sang the blues. She danced with frogs and giggled with geese. Her happy moves would never cease. She shook her tail and flapped her wings, making the pond full of giggles and sings. At sunset she bowed with a graceful slide, then danced through dreams on the water wide. Daisy the duck, so full of delight, brings joy and love from morning to night. Nina the owl flew quiet and high, gliding beneath the starlit sky. With eyes so wide and feathers neat, she soared above the sleeping street. She hooted a tune, soft and low, as moonlight made the treetops glow. She watched the stars go twinkle blink and sipped some nectar by the brink. She read the wind like a bedtime tale and followed it gently through hill and vale. She sang to bats and blinked at mice. Her lullabies were calm and nice. She whispered dreams in fireflies' ears and chased away the nighttime fears. Nina the tiny itsy bitsy spider spun a silvery web in morning sun. It shimmered bright with drops of dew and sparkled with a rainbow hue. Up the garden hose it crept, while sleepy flowers softly slept. A raindrop came and washed it down, but did it cry or wear a frown? No, it smiled and shook its legs and climbed back up on flower pegs. Sun came out to dry the rain, and up it went with joy again. Tiny spider, brave and small, keeps on climbing after all, with courage strong. Humpty Dumpty's big fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, wobbling slow so he wouldn't fall. He sang a song and tapped his feet, feeling happy, full of beat. But oh no, bump, he slipped one day and tumbled down in a silly way. Not a scratch, just quite surprised, with Gorgon arms wide, wide. The king's horse gasped, "Are you okay?" The king's men came without delay. They helped him up, gave him a cheer, and offered juice and cookies near. Humpty laughed, what a wide-old ride. Nesty dusted out in a parachute, and maybe wear my climbing boot. Hickory clock hangs above the cuckoo's block, chimes so loud at 2:30, waking up the kangaroo. Mouse runs up and then runs down, wearing quite a tiny crown. Bells go ding and gears go click, everything is fast and quick. Cuckoo pops and gives a cheer, time for fun, the hour is here. Clock hands dance a dizzy spin as morning giggles tumble in. Tick-tock goes the clock all day, marking games and time to play. Hickory clock, you're never late, you're the keeper of fun and fate. Hugo the hippo was big and round, with the jolliest laugh for miles around. He splashed in the river with a silly spin, making waves with his chubby chin. He wiggled his ears and snorted with glee, playing hide and seek behind a tree. He painted mud pies, zebra stripes, and told tall tales on jungle mics. He hugged his friends with a belly shake, and giggled so hard he made the ground quake. When the sun went down and stars came near, he hummed soft songs for all to hear. Hugo the hippo, happy and true, spreads joy and laughter to me and you. Hugo the hippo, happy and true, spreads joy and laughter to me and you. Tina the tiger was brave and bold, with stripes so shiny and heart of gold. But when you tickled her fuzzy side, she'd roll on the floor and try to hide. A butterfly kiss or a dancing leaf would send her giggles beyond belief. She'd laugh so loud she'd shake the trees, and tumble down with wobbly knees. She played with parrots and peeked at mice, but one small poke and she laughed twice. She'd wiggle her tail, then spin in place, with happy tears upon her face. And now she jigged in her paws, then snore, tick-a-clock, sheet the trees are full of all Miss Lion Mere. Tina the tiger, full of cheer, spreads tickly joy far and near. Twinkle, twinkle, shiny star, glowing brightly from afar, winking down with cheerful light, dancing through the sky at night.
Baba fluffy sheep. Baba fluffy sheep. Yes, I leap and run around, softest hooves upon the ground. I play games with bees and bugs, then snuggle close for woolly hugs. Bye-bye, sing all day. Bye-bye, sing all day. Bye-bye, sing, all the lambs just play. Clouds above all float so deep, while we laugh and skip and leap. Sun shining, shine. Happy sheep with friends so true. Happy sheep with friends so true. With Baba fluffy sheep. Mary had a woolly lamb, Mary had a woolly lamb, soft as clouds and calm as jam. Everywhere that Mary went, her woolly friend was heaven sent. It followed her to school one day and made the children shout, hooray! They braided flowers in its fur and gently gave a belly purr. It danced and twirled upon the grass and wore a sparkly ribbon sash. The teacher laughed and said, oh my, this lamb could nearly touch the sky. Mary smiled and gave a hug. The lamb just gave a happy shrug. A woolly friend so kind and true, wouldn't you want one with you? The moon diddle diddle, the moon's in the middle. Hey diddle diddle, the moon's in the middle. The cow's doing flips like a giggling fiddle. The cat plays jazz on a bright blue spoon, while stars twinkle softly around the moon. The dish and the cup are dancing slow, spinning around in a shining glow. The spoon joins in with a clink and cheer, singing songs for all to hear. The moon wears shades and taps its toes, gliding between the highs and lows. The cow lands smooth with a joyful shout. Best moon party, there's no doubt. So hey diddle diddle, come join the fun. When the moon throws diddle diddle, the moon's in the middle. The cow's doing flips like a giggling fiddle. The cat plays jazz on a bright blue spoon, while stars twinkle softly around the moon. The dish and the cup are dancing slow, spinning around in a shining glow. The spoon joins in with a clink and cheer, singing songs for all to hear. The moon wears shades and taps its toes, gliding between the highs and lows. The cow lands smooth with a joyful shout. Best moon party, there's no doubt. So hey diddle diddle, come join the fun. When the moon throws a bash for everyone. In the middle of night we laugh and play until the stars all fade away. And Benny the bunny was full of cheer. He bounced and laughed from ear to ear. He twirled in the sunshine, spun in the breeze, and played peekaboo behind the trees. He juggled with ducklings down by the stream, then slid on the grass like a bunny dream. He juggled some apples red and round, and tumbled with joy on the soft green ground. He As stars came out and skies turned blue, he whispered, tomorrow I'll play with you. With a bounce and a hug, he closed his eyes tight. Sweet dreams, little bunny, good night. Good night, tonight.
Frogs reached up for leaves so bright. Penguins waddle in a line. Flamingos posed so fine and divine. Farmers fed them treats all day and taught the animals to play. The parrots squawked with colors bright, while hippos splashed with pure delight. Come visit McDonald's place, see each furry feather face, with happy sounds and joyful cheers. It's the zoo we all love here. London Bridge is wiggling down, London Bridge is wiggling down, London Bridge is wiggling down, wiggling all around the town, step by step and side to side. Watch it dance so full of pride. People laugh and children play, dancing on the bridge today. Wiggling left and wiggling right, shining bright in morning light. Boats go by with the waves that splash, while seagulls swoop and dip and dash. London Bridge wobbles some more, jiggling near the river's shore. Hold my hand and don't let go, let's join in the wiggly show. London Bridge is wiggling down, the happiest bridge in all the town. Wiggling all around the town, step by step and side to side. Watch it dance so full of pride. People laugh and children play, dancing on the bridge today. Wiggling left and wiggling right, shining bright in morning light. Boats go by with the waves that splash, while seagulls swoop and dip and dash. London Bridge wobbles some more, jiggling near the river's shore. Hold my hand and don't let go. Roses, ring a roses, dance in a ring. Round and around, let's laugh and sing. Twirling flowers red and bright, spinning softly in the light. Hold my hand and skip along, join the circle, sing the song. Petals flutter in the breeze, tickling faces, gentle tease. Sunshine smiles down on us, making flowers bloom and blush. Ring a spin and play, happy hearts all shout hooray. Roses, daisy for the glow, fairy light sami you. Ivaran till fem mil, Kenzie hearts till for a sea. Roses, days and golden go, with a love to sorry you. Kill me, roses, and me, as your laughter so much cheer. On those days we all in mood, filling up the sunny room. Bring your roses, friends only, dancing, laughing, full of cheer. Full this day, it's all in bloom, filling up the sunny you. Rocky the rooster, bright and proud, with rainbow feathers about the crowd. He'd strut through the farm at the break of day, singing his tune in a jazzy way. Cock-a-doodle-doo, he'd cheerfully shout, waking the farm with a happy shout. The cows would moo and the sheep would bleat, while Rocky danced on his rooster feet. He wore a vest with buttons gold, and told tall tales that never got old. He'd twirl and spin in sun or rain, sweet hum, a gentle song helping the barn sleep all night long. Rocky the rooster, bold and bright, brings rainbow joy from morning to night.
Wheels on the bus go beep, beep, beep. The wheels on the bus go beep, beep, beep. Down the road and up the steep, through the town and past the park, rolling on from dawn to dark. The horn on the bus goes toot, 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 as kids kick back in each seat's boot. The wipers swish when raindrops fall, cleaning windows fall, teanuts tall and small. The doors on the bus go opened all aboard. The lights flash red and green and go off. We zoom not too slow. The kids on the bus all announcing full of spring. The wheels go round so smooth and neat, with beep, beep, joy on every street. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating candy, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ha, ha, ha. Johnny danced and twirled around. Candy wrappers hit the ground. Papa smiled and joined the song. Both were dancing all day long. Lollipops and jelly beans, rainbow treats and chocolate streams, Johnny shared with all his friends. Giggles flying without end. Then came Mima with the tray, fruit and milk to save the day. Johnny laughed and said, okay, let's eat healthy, then we'll play. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating candy, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ha, ha, ha. Johnny danced and twirled around. Candy wrappers hit the ground. Papa smiled and joined the song. Both were dancing all day long. Lollipops and jelly beans, rainbow treats and chocolate streams, Johnny shared with all his friends. Giggles flying without end. Then came Mima with the tray, fruit and milk to save the day. Johnny laughed and said, okay, let's eat healthy, then we'll play. Luna the lady Biba laughed all day, spreading her giggles along the way. She flew through gardens with spots so red, tickling flowers and bees in bed. She played hide and seek with butterflies and made them laugh with funny cries. She rolled on leaves and spun in air, spreading her joy everywhere. She danced on petals soft and bright, and shone like stars in morning light. She told the ants a silly joke, and even the snails began to poke. With a happy heart and wings so snug, she ended her day with a cozy hug. Luna the bug, so full of cheer, brings laughter and love all through the year. Full of melody, he played the drums with two big toes, while strumming a harp with one of those. He juggled maracas and rang a bell, creating music that cast a spell. He led the fish in a jazzy tune, with starfish tapping to the moon. He blew a horn made out of shell, and danced with dolphins who sang so well. Crabs played clappers, whales sang low. In Oliver's orchestra the beat would flow. When the sea grew calm and the stars shone bright, he whispered, "Good job, my friends, good night." Oliver smiled with the musical cheer. His song still echo for all to hear. Tommy the turtle was small and sweet, with tiny toes and happy feet. He dreamed of lands beyond the sand, and packed his snack with a shaking hand. He waved to frogs and birds and trees, and sailed on leaves in the gentle breeze. He climbed on rocks and slid down slow, singing a song wherever he'd go. He found a flower with petals blue, and met a snail who said, "Hello, you." They played a game of hide and peek, and laughed so loud they couldn't speak. When stars came out and skies turned gray, Tommy said, "I had the best day." He yawned real wide, his eyes blinked tight, and dreamed new dreams all through the night.